Listen, I was non-stop, man, being in the UK. Do you know what? It felt great to be home. Like the UK's home. I was in Dubai for 6 months straight from November to May. Now, making my return back to the UK, jumping on all the Mandems podcasts. Big shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone. All the podcasts that I jumped on, everyone that I connected with from Birmingham to Manchester, from London. I was non-stop for them 10 days. Like we done three events, one in Brighton, two in Manchester. And I wanted to keep it small. I wanted to keep it like small number of people. But you see, when you try to give people opportunities, and with the events, I was like, look, they're £1 a ticket for you to come and get the knowledge, get £1 million worth of game for £1. But you gotta understand, my people. People don't see the value in that. You give something away, people don't see the value about it. You charge £100 a ticket, people see the value and people turn up. So let me tell you about numbers now. And everything with growing businesses is trial and error. The numbers, I think Brighton, we had 210 people sign up to. Manchester first day we had 250 people. Manchester second day we had around 80 people sign up. Brighton we had around 60 people attend. Manchester first day we had around 60 people. Manchester second day we had around 60 people attend. Now, this is what I mean. If you sold tickets now for £100, £30, £50, everyone will attend. They're turning up because they're taking, it's better value for money in terms of they're taking everything. They want every last bit of what they're paying for. And it's like when you're trying to give back like this is what you're doing, people will sign up and be like, you know what, I can afford to not attend this. So it's like, for me, it's like, and this is why a lot of artists will reach out to me asking for X, Y, and Z. And it's like, look, on YouTube, I give away so much free game. If you want free game, go to my YouTube. If you want to work properly, just connect. Anyway, recap. This is the recap of the week. Obviously, you can be seeing the back and forths with me and Vic Tizzle from down Dessa. But anyway, you've been seeing the back and forth. I want to make one more video. I was meant to make a video today. My Wi-Fi in the villa is not working. It's not working. So tomorrow, hopefully, they said they're going to come and fix the Wi-Fi. I want to do a full reaction because there's a few things that come to man's attention that I kind of want to highlight because he started talking a lot about character, this. And he done a lot. He went on the Winners Talkers podcast. And you guys, big shout out to Doug, big shout out to Pound Sterling. You don't need to get him back on the podcast because we need a full explanation with this one here, you get me? I'm not going to share it. I know some of you that have seen it. Type in Remain Relevant TV and watch it if you want more but insight. I'm going to react to it, you get me? Just so kind of, like I want to kind of understand his angle, you get me? Because he's had a lot to say. Anyway, connecting with the Mandem, connecting with other podcasts and content creators, I think it was amazing for me. Like, you get me, true story, true talk, True Talk podcast, RTM podcast. Big shout out to Abs, RTM podcast, big shout out to Pinky Note, big shout out to Spray, obviously Chronic wasn't there, big shout out to Chronic, big shout out to Trina. She literally made the podcast, like when we started going into one, she brought it back and she was asking some good questions. Big shout out to Shizio show, sat down, I think with that one I kind of was mad. A lot of trauma got brought up, I was a bit angry and emotional and that, so I kind of, my emotions came out of that. Only because it's like when you kind of got people saying crazy stuff online and you're just like, what? Like, after everything man's done, man's still being looked out to be the mad person. But I'm sure little man and his team, he's been home for about 8, 9 months now. People don't even know that he's home. Guys, he's home. So I'm sure that there will be a lot of progression happening with him. But I just kind of had to address that, put that to bed, because it's like, it was ridiculous. So go watch the Shizio show. But yeah, man, that was one podcast that I was kind of, I don't know, man. I wasn't too happy. Then we had the big Daniel Warrior Sam. That was crazy. That workout was crazy. Whoever hasn't seen that workout, go to my YouTube and watch it. You get me? So we've done 3 warm-up skips. I was skipping for 3 minutes. After the 3 minutes, then I had to do some burpees, squat thrusts, and that press ups, etc. You get me? 1 minute break. Then I went to pads. It was a minute. It was 3 minutes pads, 1 minute break, 3 minute pads, 1 minute break. Then he changed it to 30 seconds rest. What? You get me? So I had to do pads and kickboxing. Now, listen, we're not professional fighters. So when you're looking at that video, the main thing was I did not quit. I didn't pop down on the floor. I was rubbed, but I promise you, go and train with that warrior and you will see how hard it is. But what that's made me do now is like, yo, I'm gonna go do these morning sessions once a week. I'm gonna film the process doing boxing. I'm just gonna get proper in shape and get my fitness back to normal. So next time I go to Daniel, go to the warrior and go over there, you're gonna see walk on. You're gonna see man perform. So yeah, man, this is just kind of a recap, and so easy to get drawn out, innit? Like, guys have got drawn out. Like, the whole week, I got man telling me, bro, you've come back to the UK and you look angry. I've got man supporters saying, yo, bro, I watch all your videos, you get me, and you need to fix up, you get me? So I take accountability, but man's only a human being, man's a human being. So, it's just about taking accountability, and it shows how easy it is to get drawn out. But one thing that the UK kind of taught me, even going on everyone's podcast, of unity. There's mad unity. Like, there's unity, there's things, and I realized like I'm the glue that can put a lot of things together and get everyone working together with the right ecosystem and everyone making good money together. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I'm always thinking of avenues and being like, do you know what? Everyone needs to work together. There's no that podcast and that podcast, or When It's Talking podcast or RTM podcast. Obviously there's back and forth there, but they're both doing well. You get me? RTM podcast really, really doing well. If you even look at mine and Spray, and obviously obviously look at the episodes, it's on over 80,000 views. That's a 2-hour podcast. That's on 80,000 views. Even the Shizio show, that's on over 40k views with a 2.5 hour podcast. So you can see the power of like the content creators. You can see the power of what's happening, what the shift. You get me? You can see the power of big shout out to Tanks. I've got something coming out with Tanks soon. So yeah, man, you can see that there's a new kind of way of doing things. You know what I mean? There's a new way of marketing your business. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's not just the short form content, it's the long form content, it's the people getting to know you, it's the staying consistent. So yeah, man, I'm just a big advocate for our culture. I'm an advocate for our culture. I want to see our culture grow. Wicked and Bad's coming back. There's many other opportunities coming back from Ireland to Scotland up to London. Do you know what I mean? How long have I been speaking for?
About 6-7 minutes.
6-7 minutes. Okay, cool. So the reason why I'm making this video, because I don't want to let you look down. You get me? I said I'm going to post long form content every single day, and bruv, when there's no Wi-Fi, no data, the Wi-Fi is done. Like, we've got them fixing it tomorrow. I've got so much bits of content to record. I've got the Diddy trial. I want to do the Diddy trial updates. I've got do you know what I mean? What's going on in Africa? I've got what's going on around the world. So yeah, man, a lot of people's like, to build your channel, start talking about things that's going on around the world, which I do want to talk about positive things and good things, but I also want to always involve our culture, because it's very important to, I love the culture. I ain't turning my back on the culture. If we don't all help our culture grow, then how are we meant to develop? Like, how are we meant to create avenues? How is our kids meant to stop gang violence and do something that they enjoy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So that's what I'm gonna say. Like I'm gonna do a lot of obviously reactions and videos about what's going on around the world, but I'm definitely gonna include great things what's going on in our culture. You got drill artists. Look at Quenface. I want to do a Quenface special, but look at Quenface, bro. The guy is doing day in the lives of like how to cook food and racking up millions of views on TikTok. A drill artist who's a musician, like who is not just about the music, guys. It's about a business, a brand, what you stand for. Imagine now the door's gonna open for him in the music space. So yeah, man, linked up with Quenface when I was in the UK as well. Do you know what I mean? He taught man to New Era. New Era gifted him. Obviously, big shout out to Quen. Got some free bits, you get me. So yeah, it was good to see Quen. I ain't seen him for many years. Big shout out to Beans. And big shout out to Smokes. You get me? One of man's young brothers. Mashallah, doing amazing things. He was with man every step of the way. You get me? 2 man up, we was stepping. We was patting and we was stepping. So yeah, man. But I just want to say, keep going. Tomorrow I'll be back in tune properly. So yeah, man. See you tomorrow. Peace.